Alright, so this is lesson 75.5, Subtracting Polynomials. Yesterday and today during class we did adding polynomials. So your objective is to subtract polynomials algebraically. If you know how to add polynomials, you will definitely know how to subtract them. So the first thing I want you to do before you go on to subtracting them vertically is notice that right now we are subtracting. And I want you to imagine that this 3x plus 6 isn't here. Imagine my hand is covering it up. I was going to cover it up with my hand, but you wouldn't even notice because this is a screen. So imagine that this isn't there. Let me see if I can cover it up. Okay, it wouldn't let me change the shape, so it's going to be a square. And so I'm covering it up. So negative, that really is the minus sign in the equation. But when you cover it up, it looks like you're distributing a negative to the negative x. And so, if you're distributing this, that means you're multiplying. A negative times a negative x becomes a positive x. And then a negative times a positive 3 becomes a negative 3. What's really being distributed is a negative 1. So what you notice is whenever you distribute a negative, the signs just change. So now I'm going to take this away, delete. I'm going to drop everything else down that I have, and I have 3x plus 6 plus x minus 3. That minus sign is no longer there. Now it's a plus sign. It just happens to be plus sign. So now if I add them vertically, I get 3x and then plus x. Then I have plus 6 minus 3. So now I have 6 minus 3 is 3. 3x plus x is 4x. This was a positive 3, so my answer is 4x plus 3. Now that may have been confusing to some of you because some of you might have chosen to add the other way, so I'm going to do that one really quick. So if you chose to add the other way, then you would combine like terms. 3x plus x is 4x. Positive 6 minus 3 is 3. Positive 3. So you'd get the same answer, 4x plus 3. Alright, so subtract 2x squared minus 7x plus 5x plus 3 minus negative 3x squared plus 4y minus 1. So here's what I want you to notice. Well, first off, you should notice that there's x values and y values, and that's fine. You still need to write it in standard form. Make sure you line them up. But first, before you do anything, you need to distribute your negative. When you do that, all of your signs change. So this becomes a plus, this becomes a negative, and this becomes a plus. That's all it means when you distribute a negative. So I'm going to rewrite it so I can make it look pretty and I see what I'm doing. 2x squared minus 7y plus 5x plus 3. I've distributed my negative, so now I have plus 3x squared minus 4y plus 1. All my signs just change. When I'm minusing all the numbers in parentheses, you have to distribute the negative. If you don't, it's going to turn out wrong. So now I can combine like terms. I have a 2x squared. Actually, I'm going to do this horizontally first. So 2x squared, I'm going to rewrite it, 2x squared, and then 3x squared. So I have 2x squared, 3x squared, and this is plus, and then I have plus 5x, so I have plus 5x. On this side I have no 5x, so plus 0x. And then I have plus 3. On this side I have plus 1. And then I have my y values that are left. So then I have minus 7y minus 4y. So that's all I have here. So negative 7y minus 4y is negative 11y. Positive 3 plus 1 is positive 4. 5x plus 0x is 5x. 2x squared plus 3x squared is positive 5x squared. Oops, and I forgot something. If I look back right here, this is a positive 5x. I need to write a plus sign. So this would be my answer. So this is whenever you solve it vertically. If you do it the way that I do it, hang on one second. So if you do it the way that I do it, then all you would do is combine like terms across. So you would go 2x squared plus 3x squared. I know I'm adding because of the sign in front of the second one. So that's 5x squared. Then I have negative 7y. I know that's a negative 7 because of the sign in front. Minus 4y. It's a negative 11y. And then positive 5x, I look for another x, and there's nothing, so I have plus 5x. And then I have plus 3 plus 1, which is plus 4. And then all I have to do is rearrange it to the correct order. So I have my 5x squared first. And then I would use my plus 5x, because that's the next value I would use in that form. And then plus 4. Then I go to my y's, minus 11y. And this would be my answer. Same answer that you got the first time. Okay, so let's go on. So, write an expression for the length of QR. I want you to do this on your own to see if you can do it correctly. And then I want you to pause the video, and then I want you to work it out. So pause right here. So write an expression of the length of QR. The figure shows that PQ plus QR is PR. So QR is PR minus PQ. A lot of letters. Notice that you're just looking for here. This is your whole minus your part, so you'll get your other part. So I have, if I write it out, I have 2x squared. And I'm going to do this one vertically. 2x squared minus 8x plus 4 minus, and then I need to put it in parentheses, negative x squared plus 7x plus 15. So then I'm going to distribute my negative. When I do that, this becomes a plus, this becomes a minus, this becomes a negative, a minus. And now I'm going to rewrite it so it's all pretty looking. 2x squared minus 8x plus 4 plus x squared minus 7x minus 15. So now I'm going to combine like terms. 2x squared plus x squared is 3x squared. Negative 8x minus 7x. Negative 8 minus 7 is a negative 15x. And then I have plus 4, positive 4 minus 15. 4 minus 15. Same signs add, different signs subtract. So I do 15 minus 4 is 11. And I know it's negative because I take the sign of the larger. And this is my answer. This is what you should have got. Okay, so I hope that this was easier for y'all than it was last night. And so find negative 13x plus 9 minus 14x squared minus negative 11 plus 10x squared minus 7x. Write the difference in standard form. I want you to try this to the best of your ability. I will give you a hint. The first thing you need to do is distribute your negative and then combine like terms. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope it was easier for y'all than it was the first night. Thank you.